Hey, what's up everybody? Pokiwizard here, coming at you with another Pokemon Video Game Championship series of matches. I am so excited to be here today. I am really grateful for you to be here with me today, and let's just get into talking about this team. We've got a really cool team here. This is That's a Plus One's Mimikyu Glastrier rental team. There's 3 different cores in this team that you can see pretty clearly. So there's Mimikyu Glastrier. You want to get that Trick Room up. You see Landorus, Landorus Excadrill, they're trying to double Rock Slide to stop your Trick Room. Well, hey man, I got weakness policy on this Glastrier. Thanks for that. That's great for me. I'm gonna max quake that Excadrill. We got obviously Venucoal. You can play that really interestingly with Indeedee as well. Like you can send Indeedee and Venusaur out first to get Psychic Terrain up, so no priority can happen. Like switcheroo, stuff like that. And then you can bring Indeedee back out, swap it in for Torkoal, and outspeed, get your G-Max Fine Lash turn 1. And then obviously we have Indeedee Hat here. So 3 different cores, you can mix and match them. It's really, really cool. One of my favorite things to do is to go Indeedee Mimikyu, Follow Me Trick Room, right? Totally unstoppable, pretty much. It's really difficult. You have to like double Rock Slide, double Flinch. And let's see. Then next turn, huge expanding force if Indeedee survives for some reason, and you curse. And this Mimikyu rocking curse is an absolute nightmare in the correct situations. Sometimes it's a little underwhelming, doesn't do exactly what it wants to do, but oh my gosh, curse goes through Protect. I don't believe it's stopped by Misty Terrain. It's a really, really cool status condition. And so let's go ahead and get into it here. And while we're scaring up a battle here, I wanted to ask you guys the question of the day, which today is, what is your favorite team tempo? Team tempo can actually be defined the same as like team offensive typing. So the tempo is the speed at which the battle takes place, right? So there's hyper offense, there's balanced, which is a mix of hyper offense and basically stall, right? You're trying to stall out as many moves as possible in order to enact your hyper offense. That's balanced. And then there's obviously on the far end of the spectrum, stall. And there's different shades of each one. I'm always a balanced guy. I mean, come on. And speaking of hyper offense, we're looking at Talonflame, we're looking at Togekiss, we're looking at Moltres, and there's gonna be, oh man, that Thundurus is probably, I want to say it's Defiant, right? It's not Prankster? Could be Prankster. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I think that, okay, we definitely want to bring this into Trick Room, right? How are they stopping Trick Room? With Rock Slide from Landorus. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Glastrier. We're going to go Mimikyu. And who do I want in the back? So we're pulling Trick Room up. So we're definitely going to go Hatterene. And I guess we'll go Indeedee over Torkoal. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah, let's do it. Well, not sure if I led correctly here, but we're just going to go with it. Just try to have some fun here with this team. I absolutely love playing this team. It's one of my favorite teams I've ever played with. Really awesome. And if you guys want to check out That's a Plus One's Patreon, that's where I got this team. So it'll be down linked in the description. All right, who you leading first? Togekiss, Moltres. Okay, so cool shiny. Okay, so let's think about this. They're probably looking to proc their own policy somehow here, right? With Togekiss onto Moltres. I'm not 100% sure, but the thing is, so they can definitely AoE me right now, but I don't think that I die. And they have to. So we're going to Hailstorm Togekiss. Ooh, this could be ally switch, though. But if you're ally switching, I mean, do I care? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay. the Togekiss could ally switch here. It could Dazzling Gleam. They could be going for AoE. So they're not maxing. They're definitely not maxing. Man, is this like, are we about to see Flamethrower Crit Kiss here? That would be crazy. We're rocking weakness policy though, and that's not stab, so, you know. As long as it doesn't Oko, which I don't think it would. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay, so they are just going for AoE. So they're going to break my disguise, and then they're going to try to feint or flinch Mimikyu. Maybe they're going for Air Slash for the flinch. Let's see. Yeah, Air Slash for the flinch. That's what they're trying to do here. But if we don't flinch, we're still going to take them on. Okay, we got that Hailstorm off. And it's Sash Togekiss, but it doesn't matter. Or that just didn't kill. Is it Sash, or did it just not kill? We have Hail up anyway, so... Yeah. Oh, and we don't flinch. Okay, we're rocking here. We're doing great. Awesome! So here's the thing. I eat my berry right now, and we are about to hit Curse. We're about to Curse up. It's gonna be freaking cool. And we get Togekiss off the board. That was crazy. It just, like, lived by, like, 2. Okay. Now, in this next turn, we have Trick Room up. And they really didn't have an answer for Trick Room. What are they gonna do? Bring in Thundurus, Landorus? Yeah, Thundy. See the Thundy. Okay, so they're trying to go for like an not an Eerie Impulse, but oh man, a play right now could beat a Hailstorm, because I have Mimikyu in the back, right? So if they are, I think that that's Prankster Thundurus, and they're trying to get a move off right now. So I'm going to swap in Indeedee right now. Because Indeedee is literally just here to be sacrificed. That's what this Indeedee does on this team. It is great, though, when you can get double expanding forces off with Indeedee hat. It's insane. Like, the damage output is just totally nuts. Are they maxing? Yes. Okay, they do max. We don't have to worry about ally switch anymore. Who are they maxing? Moltres, okay. Is it like Volt Switch Thundurus? Is that what we're about to see? I don't think we're about to see it if that's the case, unless that's the Sashmon, which very could well be the case if it's Prankster. We'll see. Swagger. Yeah, I'm so glad that I frickin' did that. Oh my gosh. Swagger. Who are they swaggering on their team? Landorus with Lum? Okay, and it is Sash, but we're gonna get that off the board there. Okay, Max Darkness into Indeedee. Indeedee's Sash, but Hails up, so sacrifice that Mon. But that's all good. I will trade Indeedee for... Oh, and then we have Hatterene in the back. Oh my gosh, this is like beautiful. We could totally still lose this. I lose from this position all the time, so I'm not gonna get cocky. Oh my gosh, but we're looking good here. We're looking real good. Yeah, if you just like straight up ignore Moltres. How many turns left do we have of Trick Room? This is turn 2. So we have 3 turns left of Trick Room. Let's just get a Curse off. Let's just get a Curse off, because they can kill Mimikyu this turn, and that's totally fine. Okay, so we do see Landorus come out here. Oh man, that was the move last turn, was to get that Intimidate off, right? Otherwise, I mean, like... And we have not gotten a Chilling Neigh boost because we didn't Oko Togekiss. It went out, both of those Mons went out to Hail. So we are at -1 right now. So we do have to keep playing into not proccing weakness policy. Super crucial. Alright, Hailstorm comes out. And Landorus just goes down. 1 hit. That's awesome. Love it. Okay, and now we're back at neutral. See, Moltres, if Moltres doesn't get its weakness policy proc or a nasty plot off, it is so underwhelming damage-wise. It really is. You can really play around it. It needs big time support. Alright, so we got our Curse off. Now you're out of max turns. And we got 2 more turns of Trick Room, right? Yeah. Still totally possible to lose this. They would have to nasty... I would have to double protect. They would have to nasty plot. They don't have any kind of boosts on their side. No screens. We're going to double check, though. So I actually do think the move here is to double protect, because I thought that we didn't max at the same time. Y info. Okay, we do have 2 turns of Trick Room here. So we're going first anyway. But then I'm proccing Policy, but you can't kill both of me. Oh, I should have. Oh, no. Oh, I totally forgot to not. Okay, well, that's okay. That is totally cool. Yeah. That was a misplay right there. That was a huge misplay, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, man. Because then they could just protect this next turn, right? Oh, man, we misplayed this so bad. Max Darkness into Glastrier there. Okay, so we don't die. Oh, my gosh. I told you guys I lose from this position all the time. So I'm expecting to see a protect on this next turn. Oh, but Curse just takes it out. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, Mimikyu's Curse, it's so game clutching. I just misplayed the crud out of that, and Curse saved my butt. Because if they had protected, waited out that last turn of Trick Room, and then Fiery Wrathed me, I would have lost. I would have lost that game. All right, we're looking at Albert's team here, and immediately I see some big problems for us. So, we're looking at a Vanillux, we're looking at Moltres, we're looking at Metagross. So we're looking at 3 Mons between Lapras, Moltres, and Metagross that can run Weakness Policy really well. That is big for us. And we're looking at Cinderace. And Cinderace has the only move in, like, the entire game that I know of that can hit through Mimikyu's Disguise, like, just bypass it. Maybe, like, you know what? I actually haven't seen that interaction. Does Hyper Voice bypass Disguise? I don't know if it does. But Gmax Pyro Ball does. So I'm expecting to see that Cinderace come out here. If I rock Indeedee Hat, what does it get me? I can't do anything against that Moltres. So if they led Moltres, what do I want to do here? And they could Blizzard me, right? So Follow Me is, like, not a good option. Ooh, that's really bad. Okay, but the thing is that I can switch Torkoal in and get the Hail gone. So we're gonna do this. Indeedee Venusaur. Okay, I didn't time out. Thank you. Indeedee Venusaur, Torkoal, Mimikyu. So here's the plan. We are going to either Follow Me or switch Torkoal in for a speed boost, right? That way we can guarantee that we get the Power Lash off, or whatever it's called, the Venusaur's Dot. Dot, by the way, stands for damage over time. Yeah, okay. I knew they were going to lead Cinderace Moltres. That was very apparent. My team doesn't do so great into that. Okay, so do I want to move first? That's the question. Because I could Gmax Quake this Cinderace if I can move first, but then I can't do anything like after that, right? I am Assault Vest. I think we Dynamax, Gmax Vine Lash into Cinderace, Follow Me with Indeedee, and the next turn we can, just because we need to set that dot. That's the whole reason we brought Venusaur into a Cinderace matchup. We have to set the dot. Pyro Ball might also go through Follow Me. I have never seen this interaction before, so. But we'll see. So we're gonna get our dot up, and get damage onto the Cinderace. Next turn, if we survive here, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, not likely. Next turn we can swap in Torkoal, or Indeedee goes down, which is also very likely. If they air slashed, no, they wouldn't air slash in this position. They'd fight its Fiery Wrath every time because you can get damage on both of them. But let's see what happens. If Pyro Ball goes through Follow Me, like I think that it does right now in my head, then I think we made the wrong play here. Max Darkness, okay. Totally cool. But it does mean that we can't hit them for super effective damage on the next turn. But they can still hit us. Libero is so overpowered. If it happened once in the game, that feels balanced, right? Or like maybe every other turn you can swap moves, right? But we're just gonna set our dot here. It does half. That's crazy. This has got to be like max speed, max attack Cinderace, which, you know, makes sense, but like it's crazy that it does half there. All right. Well, then what's stopping me from bringing in Torkoal and just doing that again? Oh, it did half because it changed to Dark. And we're going to hit before he gets to change, right? He has to max guard here. That's really interesting. So do I want a special defense boost? Or do I want stab damage? I think it goes out here, right? Or do I want to max strike him? That's interesting. See, I think that he's gonna protect. I really think he's gonna protect. And I don't want to lock in to choice specs on Torkoal with Earth Power. Okay, so here's what we do. We're gonna max Quake, and we're gonna do we overheat or eruption? We're just gonna eruption. Okay, yeah, they're gonna let us have it, I think. Do we kill? Oh, we don't freaking kill. Okay, well, we'll kill with eruption if we hit. But Vine Lash also kills, so I guess we're okay. Max Darkness comes out again. Are they worried about weakness policy Venusaur? Oh, of course, they crit my Torkoal. It wouldn't be a Pokiwizard game without getting a big-time, super important crit. Oh, of course. Of course, they crit my Torkoal and bring my special defense down, and Fire Wrath does it. And G-Max Vine Lash does not do enough to kill. Welcome to the Pokiwizard channel, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm salted like a fried mushroom. That is just insane. Oh, well, that's Pokemon for you. That's Pokemon. Okay, well, I'm gonna just max ooze this Moltres because it doesn't matter. And how do I play to my outs here? I should have swapped Torkoal back out last turn. Torkoal was super important. I mean, I could have killed the Cinderace here. Oh, I shouldn't have tilted so hard. I shouldn't have tilted so hard. Because now I gave Moltres Berserk. It's going to kill me. Yeah. I still could have won here. I still could have absolutely won. Okay. The Cinderace is going out, though, here. And we are going to get Trick Room up. Fiery Wrath's going to break my disguise. But it's not looking good for your boy. Mimikyu with the late game carry, right? It's going on. It's going down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what? I could have swapped Torkoal out there. I could have swapped Torkoal out there. And I could have not gotten crit. That was probably the main thing that I could have done to win. Not get crit. Okay, so Cinderace goes down, but it's 3v1. I guess I could play rough that Moltres, and if they don't have a good answer for Mimikyu, then like we could maybe pull it out here because I have the Citrus Berry. So like if I can one-hit KO 3 of these Mons, right? And they don't have a 4. Oh, and it's Ice Q, so that's game right there because you can't hit Ice Q with a physical attack. Now, I could read into them protecting Moltres, right? I could curse this turn, read into them protecting Moltres. Yeah, let's just do it. They did not protect, so that's going to be game right there. I could have killed Moltres right there, but if my win condition was that they protect Moltres this turn because I'm going to hit them with Play Rough, yeah, that's going to be game. So I should have Play Roughed the Moltres, but it was a losing situation anyway. GG to my opponent. That was an excellent match. Albert, you did such a great job. What could I have done differently? I think the main thing that I could have done differently is that I could have played around Torkoal dying, because I really needed that Torkoal. Alright, Battle with Angel is about to start. So we're looking at Sunroom Charizard, we're looking at... Oh, that's got to be Urshifu Dark, right? Because they got Gastrodon on their team. Alright. So... I think that I have to go Indeedee Mimikyu here. Let me just lock that in. Yeah, Indeedee Mimikyu. Pull them into Trick Room. What am I doing? And then I have to max Mindstorm that Charizard. That's my win That's my win condition. It's the only way I can get it off the board. It's also good against all the rest of those mons. And this is a triple fire team. That's crazy. So in Trick Room, they're already going to have Drought up. I definitely want Torkoal, right? Because Torkoal's going to be able to Solar Beam Gastrodon. Earth, it actually cannot do all of those things because it's Choice Specs Torkoal. Which, to be honest with you, I am not into. And maybe it's just because I am not what I would say. I would call myself an intermediate level player. And so I find myself having a really hard time making decisions as to what to lock into, especially like early game. But if we're going late game Torkoal here, maybe that's what's up. They don't have a good fairy answer. That's the thing, is they don't have a good fairy answer unless Cinderace has... Well, 2 of my fairies are psychic mons, so if they have like Bug, or I'm sorry. I only have 2 fairies on my team. Indeedee is normal psychic, not fairy. I don't know why I'm always misconstruing that. Alright, so they brought out their Trick Room option, right? So here's what I think we should do. I am expecting to get hit with an Eruption right now. So I think that we should just Expanding Force instead of Trick Rooming. Maybe Expanding Force Protect, and then follow me on the next one. Because if they're Eruptioning, I want to get their HP as low as possible, right? And then I don't care if they're under Trick Room. Ooh, man, this feels like a misplay. Follow me Trick Room doesn't work here, though, because they can overheat Eruption, right? But I'm only going to get hit with one of those moves on Indeedee before I get my Expanding Force off. Alright, so they are going to max. Let's see what happens. They probably are just Eruptioning and then Wildfiring my Mimikyu slot, In which case, I don't know. I don't know. This was a really passive play, but I don't know what I could have done differently here. That nothing really feels right, which tells me that I should have led different. But we are going to try to stall out their Dynamax. Max Overgrowth. Weird. Okay, so is this like bulky Charizard, and they want... And they're just setting up grassy terrain for their Torkoal? What's going... Oh, they wanted to get rid of... They wanted to get rid of psychic terrain. Oh, so they couldn't... So that I couldn't Expanding Force. That was smart. That was super freaking smart. Alright. I see you. I see you. Alright, so here what we gotta do... Okay, so I actually do like my play, because now I'm going to follow me. They are going to get to set their dot. Oh, that was so smart from them to reset my terrain. Ooh, what do I do here now? I think I have to follow me. Do I Trick Room or Curse? They're going to get their dot up. Have to Curse here in this position, right? Man, my opponent led so cool. I didn't think about... Yeah. That was a great lead. So Wildfire's going to come out here, and they're going to set their dot, but we're also setting a dot of our own, and they're only going to get up... they're only going to get my Disguise off. I definitely should have Trick Roomed here. What was I thinking? Because then I get to Curse next turn. But see, the thing is that Torkoal is... underspeeds my Mimikyu, right? So I think that I did the right thing here. This is like my play that I have. Okay. So he's got Gyro Ball. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but I've never seen that move on Torkoal. Gyro Ball hits you for the amount of... So basically, the slower that the Pokemon who uses Gyro Ball against you is, the more damage that Gyro Ball does. Okay, so this turn, I am going to go for Trick Room. I should have done it last turn, but I am glad that I got that Curse off. But I can, like, do basically no damage. I guess I could Protect here. Do I want Trick Room or do I want... I mean, I have... Wait, okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna Earth Power. And I'm gonna Trick Room. This feels like a losing battle. I should have led differently, and that's just how it goes. Yeah, oh, man, this Charizard set is crazy. Steel Spike? What does Charizard even get that turns into Steel Spike? Let's think about this. Does it get Iron Head? Oh my gosh, I have to look that up. What is Charizard? Steel type move. That's crazy. Steel Spike? I've never seen that in my life. Okay, we do get the KO on Torkoal, which is good for us. That is insane. But, I mean, like, doesn't even matter. Sword Shield. What do you get? Metal Claw. It's an egg move. That's crazy. Well, GG to my opponent. I mean, like, I don't know what I could have done against that. They must have recognized that... Oh, see, because I came in here, I was like, yeah, they don't have good fairy answers. No, they have ridiculously good fairy answers. Like, insanely good fairy answers. That is crazy. Alright, so... I think the move here... Should I Gleam? Yeah, I should Gleam. So, I'm going to max Overgrow that Urshifu. And Dazzling Gleam both of them. That's what I'm going to do here. I did successfully wait out their Dynamax, I guess, by giving up Indeedee and Mimikyu, but let's see what happens here. Getting that Torkoal off the board was important. So, our next 2 moves on Torkoal have to be dedicated to getting Zard off the board. Because otherwise, there's... Surging Strikes. Oh, it's barely doing anything here. This is a thick boy. Or that's like min-attack Urshifu. Something's going on there. That's crazy. I wish I was Weakness Policy instead of Specs. Flare Blitz. Okay. Okay. I feel it. I feel it. Trying to get this Torkoal off the board. You recognize it is a big ol' threat. Ooh, I definitely... Is it Sash? Yeah, it is Sash. I can never see. Maybe my screen's a little small here. I can never see that little sliver of HP. Okay, but we definitely wanted to get Urshifu off the board, right? Do they not have a Torkoal answer? Is that why they doubled into it just there? Because if that was their best Torkoal answer, I don't know. Okay, I see. So, we have to get Zard off the board, right? And they have to tunnel into Hatterene right now, right? You think they're going to double? I'm going to protect Hatterene here, because if I can get that Zard off the board and 2v1 this Cinderace, then I'm feeling that. Okay, but he protected Charizard. Bounce. Okay. They're like... Okay, they're just trying to stall out my max. That's cool. I wonder who they're bouncing. Torkoal? Okay, Smart Protect. Sunlight fades. Interesting. So they gave me Terrain, and then they Wildfired. It doesn't like cancel each other out, but it definitely doesn't help. Okay. I have to hit that Charizard off this board right now. So here's what we're going to do. Max Flare, Dazzling Gleam. Let's see. Who did you bounce? Torkoal? That's totally cool with me. Charizard, Iron Tail, gotta get that Hatterene off the board. Doesn't do it. Iron Tail, I didn't even see that in the move list. I saw Metal Claw. Oh my gosh, are we about to win? And we got that crit back. We got that crit back from earlier. That was for earlier. Thanks, guys. And what did I lock into initially? Eruption, right? Okay. I'm pretty sure that we're locked into Eruption right now. But we're 2v1 here. What can they do to me? How can they win this? Oh, only Earth Power. No effect. Do they know that I'm Specs? They have to bounce. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. Earth Power. So are we about to get into a bounce protect war? Yeah, we are. Oh man, this is not good. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy match. I should have Trick Roomed. Okay, I have to Trick Room here, because hopefully they're going after Torkoal. Oh no, they got my Hatterene. Okay, we lost. That's GG. That's GG. Alright, well thanks so much everybody for getting in here and watching my fantastic video that I worked so hard to create. It would really mean a lot to me if, Whoa, that was weird. Hey guys, Future Pokiwizard here. I'm so excited because I honestly, when I was playing this match, I did not even realize that Cinderace was Life Orb. I wasn't paying enough attention, which I need to change. And so I won that match because Bounce Life Orb damage killed Cinderace, and past Pokiwizard did not even realize that. So that's what happened here. And yeah, make sure that you subscribe. He didn't attack me yet, right? It would really mean a lot to me if y'all would subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment below answering the question of the day, which was, what is your favorite team tempo? Remember that answers could be hyper offense, balanced, and stall. That's the tempos of different teams and how fast they move. I've been Pokiwizard, you've been a remarkable audience, and I really, really appreciate you guys stopping in. See you later.